COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic, as we witness today, has completely changed the way we look at society and the world at large. And just about a few months ago, nobody could have imagined that the world would transform and remold itself into the way we are today. The pandemic has taught us many lessons and has laid bare some of our deep-rooted problems. It has also pushed us forward and forced us to become technologically more efficient, forcing us to rethink the way we have always perceived life to be. With that note, I now request everyone to please join us for the college prayer. Thank you, music department. This is a recorded version, but I think the students and the members of the music department, your voice is now permanently immortalized. Next, we move on with our program. I would like to now introduce our principal, Dr. Swati Pal. Dr. Swati Pal, principal of Janki Devi Memorial College, has been a Charles Wallace Scholar, as well as the first Asian to receive the John McGrath Theatre Studies Scholarship at Edinburgh University. Dr. Pal is the author of several books on theatre, creative and academic writing. Her newspaper articles articulate her views on education and her research in drama. She is the Vice President of the Indian Association for Commonwealth Literature and Language Studies and an executive body member of the Indian Association for the Study of Australia. Dr. Pal has presented a number of papers at both national and international conferences and has been the recipient of several awards. She is also deeply involved in writing poetry. I now request Dr. Swati Pal to address the gathering and also present the annual report.
Thank you so much, Dr. Naskar. Good morning, distinguished guests, faculty members, including those retired, former principals of the college, non-teaching staff, friends, and our wonderful students. I'm extremely pleased to welcome one and all to the conclusion of this Diamond Jubilee academic session of Janki Devi Memorial College, which has been eventful, exciting, stimulating, and unpredictable. It is my privilege to welcome Dr. Kusum Krishna, who is presiding over the event. Dr. Krishna's sustained involvement with the college is one that we are all very grateful for. I would also like to put on record my appreciation for the constant support and encouragement given to us also by Mr. Aditya Krishna, Chairman, Sri Banarsi Das Chandiwala Seva Smarak Trust Society. I am delighted to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Pankaj Mittal, Secretary General of the Association of Indian Universities, AIU, and our guest of honor, Professor G.J.V. Prasad, Center for English Studies, JNU. We are proud to have you both in our midst. You bring with you a wealth of learning and experience, and we are truly glad that you are with us to celebrate our achievements on the occasion of our annual day. Before we look back at the session and take stock of all our accomplishments, let us remember Sri T.N. Chaturvedi, who had been the chairman of the governing body of this college for 10 years and left for his heavenly abode on 5th January 2020. A man of immense administrative experience, Sri T.N. Chaturvedi was both upright as well as compassionate in all his judgments, a man worthy of emulation. We remember also with love and admiration our dear colleague, Dr. Krishna Jain of the Philosophy Department, who was not only a dedicated teacher, but one who often served the college as acting principal and proved to be a calm and collected administrator. It has indeed been a year of loss for the college, as we also lost Dr. Savitri Khanna and Dr. Monica Kapoor, former faculty members of the college. Tending the gardens and lawns of the college for years was Sri Ram Asre, and a benign presence in college was Sri Jyot Singh. We lost both in recent times. We pray that the souls of all departed rest in peace. The academic session has been packed with events and much has been achieved keeping in sync with our theme for the year, the cutting edge. As an institution of learning, we have genuinely endeavored to be the cutting edge in all domains of collegiate life. It is only right that we do so as we have attained the young and sparkling age of 60, and it has been a true Diamond Jubilee celebration by all in the college. I would now like to present the annual report virtually. Academically, our students have fared extremely well with university rank holders from BA program, history, and commerce. %83% of BCom honors third year and 78% of BSc honors maths third year passed with the first division. There were 100% pass results for BA honors first year Hindi, history, philosophy, political science, Sanskrit, sociology, and BCom, both honors and program. Our students across departments have excelled in extra and co-curricular activities as well. And the outstanding students from each department are on the screen in front of you. In sports, our students have brought home many laurels, and the outstanding sports students are on the screen in front of you. The college won the best college for football in Delhi by Football Delhi. The NCC cadets and their caretaker have many achievements to their credit, as you can see, including the NCC Achievers Award 2019 for Best Women's College in NCC. The NSS students were proactive in their various projects and drives and performed acts of social service with devotion. Faculty members from all departments remained academically driven with a vast number of publications by them, as you can see before you. These include books, chapters in books, articles in refereed journals, as well as newspapers. Faculty members from all departments also presented papers at various national and international forums. They were resource persons, chairpersons, and panelists at various workshops and seminars. A number of faculty members are part of the UGC and DU LOCF and syllabus-related committees and other committees such as paper setting. Many participated in workshops and FDPs that aimed at skill enhancement. I'm delighted to inform that some of our faculty members have received some distinguished awards and recognitions, as you can see on the screen in front of you. I'm proud to inform that the academic session has seen as many as 1,560 students involved in 50 research projects mentored by teachers as a major academic development of this session. Teachers too have departmental projects. The Diamond Jubilee celebrations saw us with many new things: a new logo, many souvenirs, a distinguished speaker series, including one by none other than the Vice President of India, the creation of a coffee table book, many indigenous plants were planted. A short film on the college was created. The college magazine this year is a special spectacular issue. An e-journal has been initiated, as have diaries by Lumiere. A flash mob by Team Nritya and a wonderful translation of Bhaiji's book, Dilli Ki Khoj. The Students' Union, with their staff advisors, performed many activities all through the year. The World Environment Day, International Yoga Day, Orientation Day, Founders Day, Independence Day celebrations, the oath-taking ceremony, Teachers' Day, and of course, the annual Inter-College Festival Symphony, which was celebrated with the theme, No to Violence. The departments performed a number of activities, the details of which are given in the annual report. These include outreach activities, projects such as the HTFE retinoblastoma project, add-on courses, 3 magazines, Speculo from the Political Science Department, Ecogene by the Economics Department, and Soch by the Sociology Department. The clubs and societies of the college have been active all through the year. Not only have they conducted their regular activities in college, but they have brought home many laurels in their participation at various inter-college activities and competitions. Again, all the details are in the annual report. There have been some firsts. For example, Anubhuti performed at Thespis in Bombay. All our clubs and societies have excelled. The IQAC of the college took several initiatives, from conducting workshops for all stakeholders to streamlining the mentor-mentee system, etc. A number of other committees and individuals in designated posts worked tirelessly all through the year. It is the federal structure adopted by the college in which all faculty members are involved in a streamlined and transparent manner in the governance of the college. Infrastructural facilities with new research rooms and activity rooms have been enhanced. The NCWeb and SOL have functioned successfully. And I'm very proud to say that the pandemic did not curb our spirit, whether it was sanitization measures, full-fledged online classes, including examinations and assessment, cleanliness and upkeep of the college with skeletal staff, reaching out to students along with medical advice by our doctor and emotional counseling by our counselor, activities by various societies and clubs, an outreach activity for the neighborhood needy by the Alumni Association, webinars by the college, as well as those attended by us outside, the continuation of the Distinguished Speaker Series. We have been unstoppable. Indeed, the pandemic has brought out the commitment and resilience of all at Janki Devi Memorial College, and we have every reason to feel proud of our 60 years of quality education. The session 2019-2020 has been one in which the college has proved its mettle in every way and shown that it can be the cutting edge. The session seemed to usher in a season of unprecedented personal loss and grief to the college as people lost loved ones and faced tremendous physical and emotional upheaval. This annual report stands testimony to the fact that more than ever before, the pain acted like a trigger to all concerned to continue to put their best foot forward. Janki Devi Memorial College stands tall in its ability to rise like the proverbial phoenix above the ashes. I salute the spirit of the college. I thank all students, all faculty members, all members of non-teaching staff, the committees, clubs, societies, the students, the conveners, the coordinators, the PIO, the Bursar, indeed, the entire college, including our governing body members, as well as the members of the trust for, and I quote, taking arms against a sea of troubles. Let us pray that the road ahead is less choppy and that we stay safe and we continue to have the will and determination, the fortitude and hopefulness to combat all the vicissitudes of life. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pal, for your inspiring words. I would also like to take this occasion to thank Dr. Pal, Mr. Surinder, Tanu Sharma from the English department, Dr. Soumya Gupta of the History department for putting together the wonderful presentation of the annual report. I now request Dr. Pal and our guests to release the annual report, followed by the release of the college magazine.
The guests to please hold up the annual report. It's a real delight. Thank you so much, Dr. Mittal. Thank you so much, Dr. Krishna. Professor Prasad, you will receive a copy of this the moment the pandemic is over and JNU is unsealed. I think now we can, yeah. Shall we hold up
the college magazine.
The college magazine, which is absolutely spectacular. Happy reading, everybody. Yes, I think we can give a round of applause to both the annual report and the college magazine. A big round of applause to the two committees, the teams that have done an absolutely splendid job. Thank you so much.
I now request the prize distribution committee, Dr. Sudhnya Kulkarni, to please make the presentation listing an announcement of the special prizes. Dr. Kulkarni, if you could take over, please.
Prize winners of academic session 2019-20. Sri Avatar Krishna Scholarship instituted by Dr. Kusum Krishna for this academic session goes to Ankita Gupta, BCom Honours, 2nd year, Ayushi Jain, BCom Honours, 3rd year, Bhavya Palta, BA Honours Economics, 2nd year, Sneha Agarwal, BA Honours Economics, 3rd year, Shirley Sethi, BA Honours English, 2nd year, Monica, BA Honours English, 3rd year, Nidhi, BA Honours Hindi, 2nd year, Ritika Bisht, BA Honours Hindi, 3rd year, Kaushika Gaur, BA program, 3rd year, students with disabilities, Aarti Devi, BA Honours Hindi, 3rd year, Niharika Bajpai, Archana, Vinita and Beauty Rani all share this scholarship and all are from BA program, 3rd year. Divakar Sinha Award for Exemplary Contribution to Sports goes to Ritika, BA Honours History, 1st year, gets rupees 10,000 Divakar Sinha Award for Exemplary Contribution in Athletics. Prerna Negi, BA Program, 3rd year, gets rupees 10,000 Divakar Sinha Award for Exemplary Contribution in the game of football. Instituted prizes for sports. Prerna Negi has won the 1200 Brigadier Akhil Chaturvedi Award for Best Player. Anisha, the 10,000 Award for International Player of the Year. Dipanshi, BA Program, 3rd year, rupees 5,000 Uma Madan Award for Outstanding Performance in Yoga. Anamika Bose, 2100 Chandulal Scholarship for the Best Performer of the Year. Roshani, BA Program, 2nd year, 2100 Dev Kanya Arya Award for Outstanding Athlete. Manvi Sharma, 2100 Shri T.M.D. Jain Memorial Scholarship for the Best Academic Performance. Taranjeet Kaur, BCom Honors, BCom 3rd year, 2100 SS Sondhi Award for the Best Volleyball Player of the Year. Sports. Taekwondo team Anisha, Taranjeet Kaur, Diksha Sardan, Srishti, Rishika Jain, Aishwarya and Sonia Sharma win the prize for Best Team of the Year. Kumari Sanjana, Political Science Honours, 3rd year, Most Disciplined Player of the Year. Pooja Dodwe, Political Science Honours, 2nd year, Best Volunteer of the Year. Deepthi Papnai, BA Program, 2nd year, Most Regular Player of the Year. Dr. Shada Jain Scholarship. Sneha Pal and Swamya Niki Philosophy Honours 3rd year share 5,000 cash and books of rupees 625. Anjali Chaurasia and Harshali Chauhan Philosophy Honours 3rd year share the same prize. Ananya Dubey and Shruti Vij Philosophy Honours 2nd year share 5,000 cash and books of rupees 625. Parul Bhakar and Kajal Singh Philosophy Honours 2nd year share 5,000 cash and books of rupees 625. Dr. Sharda Jain Scholarship. Swastika and Sayukta Rawat, BA Philosophy Honours 2nd year share 5,000 cash and books of rupees 625. Shabana Ahmed Anubhuti Bajpai Sociology Honours 3rd year share 5,000 cash and books worth rupees 625. Shreya Singh and Ojasvi Guliani Sociology Honours 2nd year share 5,000 cash and books worth 625. Paunam Vanita and Victoria Laishram BA Program 3rd year share 5,000 cash and books of rupees 625. Next, we have the instituted prizes and scholarships. Kaushika Gaur, BA Program 3rd year, Mrs. Bhaskar Memorial Prize. Juhi Arya, BA Program 2nd year, Mrs. Bhaskar Memorial Prize for highest marks in BA Program 1st year. Juhi Arya, BA Program 2nd year, Mrs. Kamla Rani Prize for highest marks in BA Program 1st year. Anisha Pathak, BA Program 3rd year, Shri Surinder Dutt Malhotra Prize for highest marks in HDFC 1st and 2nd year combined. Urvashi Jain, 500, Mr. K. Kumar Prize for highest marks in OMSP with highest CGPA in 3rd year. Aarti Goyal with Kamla Rani Prize for highest marks in BCom honors, BCom 1st year. Manvi Goyal, Shri Sham Kishan Scholarship for the best student of BCom 1st and 2nd year combined. Manvi Goyal, 3600, Usha Agarwal Scholarship for the highest marks in BCom 3rd year, 2nd year. Instituted prizes and scholarship. Neha Nishchal, Nikita Chopra, BCom honors 3rd year, won the Sri Sultan Chand Memorial Scholarship for the best student of BCom honors 2nd year. Krishna Lahoti and Muskan Maini, BCom honors 2nd year, won Sri Sultan Chand Memorial Scholarship for best student of BCom honors 1st year. Manvi Goyal has won Sri N.K. Goyal Memorial Prize for and instituted by Dr. S. Singhal for highest marks in BCom 1st and 2nd year combined. Bhumi Agarwal has won Sri R.K. Arora Prize instituted by V. Arora for the best student of BCom honors 1st year. Arshita Leher Ahuja and Simran have won Usha Agarwal Scholarship for BCom honors 3rd year instituted by Sultan Chand Trust. Ayushi Jain, BCom honors 3rd year, has won the Usha Agarwal Scholarship for BCom honors 2nd year instituted by Sultan Chand Trust. Ankita Gupta, BCom honors 2nd year, Usha Agarwal Scholarship for High instituted by Sultan Chand Trust for BCom honors 1st year. Ankita Gupta, Anish Goel, DK Marwa Prize for maximum A+ grade including paper 2 of financial accounting. Ankita Gupta, Kamla Rani Prize for highest marks in BCom honors 1st year. Prakriti Gupta and Ayushi Jain, BA honors economics 2nd year, are sharing the KC Mittal Scholarship for best student of BA honors economics 2nd year. Poonam Ingale, economics honors 3rd year, gets the Lakshmi Bai Prabhu Dayal Prize. Nikita Rawat, Ananya Joshi, BA Honours Economics, are sharing the Shashi Prabhu Sood Memorial Prize. Priyanshi Nagrath, Economics Honours 3rd year, gets the Shridhani Ram and S. Shakuntala Sood Memorial Prize. Sneha Agarwal, Economics Honours 2nd year, gets the Kamla Rani Prize for the best student of BA Honours Economics 3rd year. Bhavya Palta, Economics Honours 2nd year, gets the Kamla Rani Prize for the best student of BA Economics 2nd year. Anjana Kankeriyal gets Kamla Rani Prize for the best student of economics honors 1st year. Arushi Tibrewal, Bhavya Palta and Simran Sukhija, economics honors 2nd year, are sharing the Kamla Rani Prize for highest marks in BA economics honors 1st year. Bhola, BA Economics Honours 3rd year, gets the Marjorie Fernandez Scholarship for Best All-Round Student of BA Honours Economics 3rd year. Arushi Tibrewal, Simran and Sukhija get Marjorie Fernandez Scholarship for the Best All-Round Student of BA Economics Honours 2nd year. Arushi Economics Honours 1st year gets the Marjorie Fernandez Scholarship for the Best All-Round Student of Economics Honours 1st year. Sneha Agarwal, Economics Honours 1st year, gets the 2500 and payment of fee for the academic session of Santosh Govil Merit Award for topper in 2nd year. Arushi Tibrewal, Bhavya Palta, Simran Sukhija get 2500 and payment of fee for next academic session Santosh Govil Merit Award for topper in 1st year. Velina Hijim gets Shri Krishna Scholarship for Proficiency in English Language. Shirley Sethi, English Honours 2nd year, gets the Kamla Rani Prize for highest marks in English Honours 1st year. Sakshi Girdhar, English Honours 3rd year, gets Dr. Aruna Chakravarti Prize for Creative Writing in English. Samriddhi Shukla gets Shri Banarasi Das Chandiwala Scholarship for Proficiency in Hindi. Mamta, BA Honours Hindi 3rd year, gets Master Anupam Joshi Award for Merit Cum Means. Miss Reha gets Hindi Honours third year, gets Miss Manisha Jyoti Scholarship for Merit cum Means. Megha Chauhan gets SD Singh and Chandravati Singh Prize for Excellence in Music in BA Honours Hindi third year, instituted by Dr. Hem Bhatnagar. Nidhi and Sweetie, Hindi Honours second year, are sharing the Kamlarani Prize for highest marks in BA Honours Hindi first year. Falak, BA Honours Hindi third year, gets Dr. Aruna Chakravarti Prize for creative writing in Hindi. Shika Chauhan, BA History Honours second year, gets the Kamlarani Prize for highest marks in BA History Honours first year. Neha, BA History Honours second year, gets Mrs. V. Nath Prize for highest marks in Ancient Indian Paper. Ritika Verma, Afsan Fatima, Mathematics Honours third year, are sharing the Shri Sham Kishan Scholarship for the Best Student of BSc Honours Mathematics. Simran Narang, Athira Rajan, both students of Mathematics Honours second year, are sharing Manohar Lal Silver Medal for the most talented student of BSc Honours Mathematics. Priyanka, Mathematics Honours second year, gets the Kamlarani Prize for highest marks in Mathematics first year. Pragya Arora, Mathematics Honours third year, gets the 1000 Shri Savitri Devi Prize for all-round Best Student of BSc Honours Mathematics, instituted by Dr. Neelam Sharma. Sandhya Badola and Isha, Mathematics Honours third year, are sharing the 2000 rupee late squadron leader A.N. Raina and Srimati Sushila Raina Prize for BSc Honours Mathematics Student for Excellence in Academics, instituted by Dr. Neelam Sharma. Kajal Singh, Parul Bhakar, Ananya Dubey, Priya and Purvanshi, Philosophy Honours second year, are sharing the Shri S.C. Chatterjee and Srimati Kalyani Chatterjee Prize for highest marks in paper 2 of Philosophy Honours first year. Shruti Vij, B Philosophy Honours second year, gets the Kamlarani Prize for highest marks in BA Philosophy Honours first year. Vartika Patel and Shivani are sharing the 5000 Dr. Krishna Jain Prize for highest marks in Logic in BA program first year. Kajal Singh, Ananya Dubey, Prachi Dureja, Parul Bhakar, Simran Gambhir, Ritika Gupta, Shruti Vij and Swastika are all sharing Dr. Krishna Jain 5000 rupees prize for highest marks in Logic in BA Honours Philosophy first year. Anisha Pathak, BA program third year, gets Shri B.M. Garg Prize for highest marks in Political Science in BA program second year. Gargi Prasad and Swati Sharma, Political Science Honours third year, get sharing Miss Ruby Basu Prize for Academic Sincerity Merit cum Means. Purnima Sharma, Political Science Honours second year, gets Miss Kamlarani Prize for highest marks in BA Honours Political Science first year. Shivani Sharma and Jyoti, Sanskrit Honours third year, are sharing Shri Banarasi Das Chandiwala Scholarship for Best Student of Sanskrit Honours. Aditi Tiwari, Sanskrit Honours third year, gets Shrestha Khanna Smriti Puraskar for highest marks in paper 4 of BA Honours Sanskrit. Yashasvi, Ruchi and Shivani Singh, Sanskrit Honours third year, are sharing Mrs. S. Khatri Prize for Most Well-Behaved Student of BA Honours Sanskrit. Sonakshi Singh, Sanskrit Honours second year, gets Miss Kamlarani Prize for highest marks in BA Honours Sanskrit first year. Ojasri Guliani, Sociology Honours second year, gets Miss Kamlarani Prize for highest marks in Sociology Honours first year. Now we come to the NCC prizes. JUO Kusum Gehlot, CQMS Dipanjali Tripathi, CHM Anju Rathod, all students of BA program third year. JUO Nikita Bajaj, student of History Honours third year. SUO Harshita Sharma, Sociology Honours third year, get the prizes for Best Cadets of NCC 2019-20. Shivangi Garg, BA Honours History third year. S. Sri Teja, Political Science Honours third year, are sharing the Gandhi Samaj Seva Scholarship. Somal Verma, Mathematics Honours second year. Anjali, BA program third year, are sharing Shri Brish Krishna Chandiwala Scholarship for Social Work. Pramita Jasuja, Political Science Honours second year, gets the 600 rupees WDC prize. Academic prizes for BA, BSc, BCom third year. Divya Gairola for BA program, Tejinder Kaur for BCom, Arshita Leher Ahuja and Simran for BCom Honours, Shreya Kapoor, Sakshi Mukhi and Priyanka Sarda for BA Honours Economics, Indira BA Honours English, Kavita highest marks in Hindi Honours, Anjana M. Nair for highest marks in History Honours, Aditi Bishnoi highest marks in Mathematics Honours, Komal Thakkar highest marks in Philosophy Honours, Harshita Gupta highest marks in Political Science Honours, Jyoti highest marks in Sanskrit Honours, and Manya Rai for highest marks in Sociology Honours. Academic prizes for BA, BSc, BCom second year. Kaushika Gaur highest marks in BA program. Manvi Goyal highest marks in BCom. Ayushi Jain highest marks in BCom Honours. Sneha Agarwal highest marks in BA Economics Honours. Monica Malik highest marks in BA Honours English. Ritika Bisht highest marks in BA Honours Hindi. Shatakshi Jha highest marks in BA Honours History. Tanu highest marks in BSc Honours Mathematics. Manasi Chaudhary BA Honours Philosophy. Swati Sharma highest marks in Political Science Honours. Aditi Tiwari highest marks in BA Sanskrit Honours. Vandana highest marks in BA Honours Sociology. Academic prizes BA, BSc, BCom first year. Juhi Arya highest marks in BA program. Aarti Goyal highest marks in BCom. Ankita Gupta highest marks in BCom Honours. Arushi Tibrewal, Bhavya Palita, Simran Sakhuja highest marks in BA Economics Honours. Shirley Sethi highest marks in BA English Honours. Sweetie and Nidhi highest marks in BA Hindi Honours. Rishika Chauhan highest marks in BA History Honours. Priyanka highest marks in BSc Honours Mathematics. Shruti Vij highest marks in BA Philosophy Honours. Purnima Sharma highest marks in Political Science Honours. Sonakshi Singh highest marks in Sanskrit Honours. Ojasvi Guliani highest marks in Sociology Honours. Garden prizes Ram Ratan, Dinesh, Deshraj, Leelavati, Ram Milan and Premjeet all get prizes for maintaining the college gardens. Ram Ratan, Dinesh, Deshraj, Leelavati, Ram Milan and Premjeet get late Major Akhil Mohan Sinha Award for devotion to greening the college campus instituted by our esteemed principal Dr. Swati Pal. Non-teaching staff. Ms. Pushpa Yadav gets Mrs. Lalchandani Award for Most Efficient and Cooperative Member of the Library. Mr. Ishwari Dutt gets Narturam Award for Minimum Leaves Taken. Mr. Puran Singh gets Mr. Babulal Suryabaksh Prize for Good Behavior. We now come to special prizes. Anne Efrain, BA Honours Sociology third year, gets the running trophy for all-round best student of the college. Nikita Chopra, BCom Honours third year, gets the prize for most active student of the college, contribution to the placement cell. Vinita, BA program second year, gets 1000 Mahima Kaseva Award for excellence in extracurricular activities for student with disability. Simran, BA program second year, student with disability, gets 1100 Mahima Kaseva Award for excellence in academics. Anjali, BA program third year, Shubhra Parikar, BA Honours Political Science third year, get the prize for most active students of the college. Mansi Bansal, BCom Honours third year, Anjana Natrajan, BA program third year, Kanishka Khurana, Sanskrit Honours third year, get the prize for most significant contribution to cultural activities. Special prizes. Nitya Kumar, BA program third year, Vanshika Nagpal, Political Science Honours third year, Anjul Yadav, Political Science Honours third year, all get prize for sincere contribution to college activities. Muskan Sharma, BCom Honours, third year. Muskan Bhola, Economics Honours, third year. Neha Nishchal, BCom Honours, third year, get prizes for excellence in academics and extracurricular activities. Shefali Verma, Mathematics Honours, third year. Shakshi Kataria, Sociology Honours, third year, get prizes for significant contribution in raising environmental consciousness and actively participating in recycling activities instituted by our former principal, Dr. Indu Anand. Students Union, Nitya Kumar, BA Program, third year, President. Kutsia Mehwish, BA Program, second year, Vice President. Himanshi Kapoor, BA Program, second year, General Secretary. Prachi Gupta, BCom Honours, first year, Treasurer. Vanchika Nagpal, BA Honours, Political Science, third year, Sponsorship Head. Neha Solanki, BA Program, third year, Sponsorship Head. Muskan Sharma and Neha Nishchal, BCom Honours, third year, Discipline Head. Simran Dutt and Kanika Jaiswal, BA Program, third year, Discipline Head. Students Union, Shubhra Parihar, Political Science Honours, third year. Sanjana Sharma, BCom Honours, third year, Cultural Head. Tanya Tagi, History Honours, third year. Yatika Dua, BCom Honours, third year, Media Heads. Sanjana Sharma, History Honours, third year. Tanya Chuk, BCom Honours, third year, Refreshment Heads. Anjali, BA Program, third year. Prachi Mittal, BCom Honours, third year, Cleanliness Head. Priyanka Soni, Barkha Arora, BCom Honours, third year, Hospitality Head. Staff Advisors to the Students' Union, Dr. Sanjukta Naksar, Department of English, Mrs. Minakshi, Department of Hindi. A big round of applause to both the staff advisors for the commendable job that they have done in the present academic session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kulkarni. And I would like to congratulate the entire team of the prize distribution committee for putting together the PPT. I would now like to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. G.J.B. Prasad. Dr. Prasad is a professor of English at Center for English Studies, School of Language, Literature and Cultural Studies, Jawaharlal Nehru University. His major research interests are contemporary theatre, Indian English literature, Dalit writings, Australian literature, and translation theory. He is also a poet, novelist, and translator. His novel, A Clean Breast, was shortlisted for the Commonwealth Prize for the Best First Book from the Eurasia region in 1994. His academic publications include Continuities in Indian English Poetry, Nation, Language, Form, Translation and Culture, Indian Contexts, and Writing India, Writing English, Literature, Language, Location. He is the current editor of JSL, the Journal of the SLLCS, JNU, and president of the Indian Association for Commonwealth Literature and Language Studies. He is presently the director of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Advanced Study. Welcome, Dr. Prasad, to Janki Devi Memorial College. I request you to please address the gathering.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Sanjukta Naskar. Dr. Pankaj Mittal, Dr. Kusum Krishna, Dr. Swati Pal, Principal JDMC, and unseen colleagues, friends, and students, dear students, some of whom will also become friends, as some of you already have. It is indeed an honor to be a guest of honor at JDMC, but when I said this to my partner, wife, friend, philosopher, guide, she laughed and she said, you know what it means? I said, what? She said, it's like a lifetime achievement award. I said, yeah, I've achieved things. She said, no, they're saying time to retire. So that too is coming. But in any case, as I said, it's still an honor to be invited which have been on the stage, but any case, online, to JDMC, a college I've grown to love over 2 decades now of constant visiting, frequent visiting, seminars, conferences, talks, classes. I've been in the classrooms and I really enjoyed my time in the classrooms of JDMC. And the eagerness of the students, the questioning attitude, the willingness to listen, to open up, to discuss, which is what a college is also supposed to be about. And JDMC instills that curiosity, reinforces it, encourages it in a measure that is commendable. And so I can say that over 20 odd years, I've seen this college go from strength to strength. And in the 60th year of its existence, I would say this is one of the best colleges of Delhi University. And I'm not just saying this, because I'm saying this as a person who's been there. I'm saying it as a person who's seen the environments. I'm saying this as a person who's seen the commitment of all the stakeholders, of the eagerness, the pride of the staff of the college. And with staff, I include both non-teaching and teaching staff, all of them, the pride they have in the college, the joy they have, and the pride and joy the students have, the cleanliness of the environment, the gardens, the flowers, it all shows how much people invest emotionally and physically in the college itself. And intellectually, I can vouch for, as we saw already in the annual report presentation, and I've been a member of the IQAC of the college, the initial one, and I can say how much investment takes place intellectually, how eager teachers are to improve themselves, to prove themselves, and I've seen students equally eager. So I can see that in all aspects, from library to facilities, how much the college wants to be a better version of itself. And that's what it's become over the years. I would say each year I see a better version of JDMC. And at some point, one may feel that what else can they do? But they do it. They find something else to do, which I'm very, very happy about. And as I said, to be here, to look at, it would have been wonderful to see the prize winners get their prizes, to see the pride and the joy in the faces in the audience, family, friends, sometimes to see envy as well, which is good too, because next time the other person will be on the stage. To see all that. Okay, I have not been able to do that. None of us have been. But to just see the name scrolling down, to see the kind of awards, I was particularly pleased to see a regular player award. I said, that's wonderful. So, that's being rewarded. Just like a regular student. You're not absent, you're present in every class, you're awarded something. It is good to be rewarded for these things. And I'm glad that this college recognizes all aspects of student life and encourages all aspects of student life. And, you can see the results. You can see the results, in the annual report, in the kind of university ranks students have had, in the kind of positions in sports that students have had. I saw at least one international award when I was reading down this on the screen. So it's fantastic that you have players in your college who are of international level, that you have students who can go anywhere in the world. And I can vouch for that because I interacted with some students. And they can go anywhere in the world. So first of all, congratulations to all the prize winners, but also congratulations to all others as well, because of being part of such a wonderful college and because of the kind of effort that all of you have put in, which can be seen in the activities of various clubs, which can be seen, which I hope to see in the magazine that I will get one day. And of course, which we saw in the presentation of the annual report. The overall co-curricular, extracurricular environment, of the college and the academic investment. I think this is a seven-star college of Delhi University, right? This is one of the colleges other colleges would like to become like. I'm certain of that because holistic development is what a college is all about. And so I'm certain it'll go to even greater strengths from here. The one thing that I'm doing, which would have happened on stage, is that students are already saying, oh, how long is he going to speak? this is getting a bit ridiculous. He's a guest of honor. He should just be aware that he's a guest of honor, just be there. So I shall not bore you further. I shall not take more time. We shall keep this brief. And so thank you very much for calling me here. Thank you very much for making me a guest of honor. And congratulations to all staff, all students and of the college. And congratulations, Principal Swatipal, and a great golden jubilee year. Congrats.
It's a diamond jubilee year, Professor Prasad.
Diamond jubilee year.
Very
Diamond
much.
jubilee year.
Yes, and thank you very, very much for consenting. I must share with the audience that Professor Prasad has made an exception for Janki Devi College and has actually come on to Zoom. He never does that. So I'm particularly grateful to you. And I must also share with the audience that a lot that that goes into my way of doing things comes from the mentorship of Professor Prasad himself, and Dr. Sanjukta Naskar too has been mentored by him. So, so thanks to you also in very, very ways. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words, though I wish you had said a few more words. Though. Next, we move on to our chief guest. We have Dr. Mrs. Pankaj Mittal, who is the Secretary General of the Association of Indian Universities and is the second woman Secretary General of the Association in its 95 years of existence. She has been serving the higher education sector for over 3 decades as in senior positions at the UGC of India. Dr. Mittal has also served as the first regular Vice Chancellor of Bhagat Phool Singh Mahila Vishwavidyalaya, Haryana, the first rural women university of North India for 2 terms. Dr. Mittal is also the recipient of many awards and honors like the Fulbright Nehru Scholarship, Grant for Educational Administrators, President of India Award in 2017, for her for the digital initiatives in higher education. She has received the honorary doctorate D.Lit from Karnataka State Women's University, Karnataka. She is also the first recipient of the Padam Shri Subhashini Devi Award of 2018 for her contribution in societal development and community engagement from the Chief Minister of Haryana, and the Kimpro Gold Standard Award for Leadership in Education for the year 2018. Welcome, ma'am, to Janki Devi Memorial College. I now request you to address the gathering.
Thank you very much, Sanjukta ji, for a very, very generous introduction. And thanks to Dr. Swatipal for inviting me and to give me an opportunity to talk to all of you. And congratulations to all the students who have won the awards today, award, honors, scholarships, prizes. And I was also happy to see that you even have an award for Gardner and for good behavior. So that is something I have seen for the first time, and that shows how holistically the college management thinks. So congratulations to the college principal, board of management, all faculty members and the students. And the college is consistently moving ahead in all its endeavors. I mean, be it academics, be it research, be it sports, be it culture, be it outreach, be it anything. And the ambience which I was seeing in the photographs, I was missing my college days actually. I studied in Hindu College in Delhi University. I mean, the live memories of Hindu College have come live in my mind after seeing the college lawn and the beautiful flowers and all. So thank you very much for inviting me. And I also feel that all these things, all the achievements of the college in these 60 years, we have just completed the Diamond Jubilee. In these 60 years, whatever achievements are there, it's not because of the building or infrastructure, it is because of the passion of the teachers, because of the passion of the management, because of the passion of the principal who is running this college. I do remember that when Dr. Zakir Hussain, when he was laying the foundation stone of Jamia Millia Islamia, he said, किसी भी संस्था को बनाने के लिए सामान से ज़्यादा अरमान की ज़रूरत होती है. Saman means buildings, library, lab, books. Of course, that is required. But more than that is required. More than that, what is required is Arman. That means the passion of the teachers, passion of the students, passion of the principal, administrators, whosoever is working in that institution. तो किसी भी संस्था को बनाने के लिए समान से ज्यादा अरमान की जरूरत होती है, और अगर अरमान ना रहे तो उस संस्था की इमारतें खंडरों में तब्दील हो जाती है. आई एम सीइंग कि Janki Devi Mahavidyalaya, how it is evolving itself just because of the passion of the students, because of the passion of the teachers. So you are proving, Dr. Zakir Hussain, right, that yes, an institution is being built, and it is built in a very, very nice and a holistic manner. The way you are, I mean, I understand that the students who are coming out of the college, they are all good students, not only academically, but also they have high moral values, they have good value system, and they are the good human beings. That is very, very important nowadays, that you should be good human beings. Now today, all of you would be knowing that there is a new national policy. Yesterday evening, we got the national policy, and a lot of emphasis has been given to Matrabhasha, that, and it is being said that up to at least 5th class, the education will be in Matrabhasha only. And we in our universities, in our colleges, are forgetting our Matrabhasha. We are speaking mostly in English. I just read one sentence by a poet called Peetam Singh Peetam. He said, "तुम स्वतंत्र कहते हो खुद को." आजकल बहुत आज़ादी की बात हो रही है ना, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स आज़ादी चाहिए. तो he says, "तुम स्वतंत्र कहते हो खुद को, बोलो किस परिभाषा में, हस्ताक्षर भी करते हो एक विदेशी भाषा में." So it was so hitting that all of us, we do sign in English language, whereas our mother tongue is Hindi, or it could be any other regional language. So I thought when everybody was speaking in English, I thought, let me speak in Hindi, so that we can speak more heart to heart. Normally what happens is, if somebody speaks in Hindi, people say that, okay, maybe she's not good in English, maybe she doesn't know English, that is why she's speaking in Hindi, because English is always used as a preferred language. But in my opinion, we should speak in English only in those places where they don't understand Hindi. If you're especially going to South India or to a foreign country, you can be speaking in English, you should be knowing good English, but it doesn't mean that if you are in an atmosphere where everybody knows Hindi, there also you speak in English. So I'll prefer to speak in English, and I'll also urge upon all the students who are sitting here, start signing in Hindi, start signing in your mother tongue. That will send a message, because throughout, when the national policy came, that time also many of my own children were telling me कि ऐसा कैसे होगा कि आप सब पढ़ाई इंग्लिश में नहीं होगी तो आगे नौकरियां कैसे मिलेंगी, कॉर्पोरेट में कैसे जाएंगे, ये कैसे जाएंगे. So then we tell them that how is Russia going, how is China going, how is France going, how is Germany going. They all are doing it in their own mother tongue, but we are not, because we are sort of used to English. Maybe the Britishers had sort of put it in our brain that yes, English is your language, and if you don't do it in English, you will not succeed. So now there is a turn because of this new education policy, and now people are thinking of Matribhasha, mother tongue, and I suppose a lot of importance will be given to Indian knowledge systems. The importance will be given to our own languages rather than only depending upon the foreign language, that is English. So let me start in Hindi. So, and of course, again, I will admit that it is my shortcoming also, because we have never been speaking in Hindi so far. Therefore, whenever we speak Hindi, it is always a mixed language, Hindi and English. We never speak complete Hindi, but it's always a mixed language. And I have also realized that whenever we are sitting in meetings, I mean, it could be any big meeting with minister also, everybody is talking in Hindi when they are talking to each other. As soon as the mic comes in the hand, we start speaking in English, as if Hindi speaking has gone out. So let me try in Hindi. Now, in our country, we have, say, 1,000 universities, 40,000 colleges, and something like 3.7 crore students are studying in Indian universities. देखो इंग्लिश ही आ जाता है बार बार क्योंकि आदत इंग्लिश की है. तो out of this, इसमें से women universities and women colleges कितने हैं? Women colleges are just around 11%, and women universities are just 16. Out of 1,000, we have just 16 women universities. और अभी तक we were fighting for this कि there is a gender gap between the gross enrollment ratio for males and females. मतलब normally there was a gender gap of 2%. कि जितना GER gross enrollment ratio males का होता था, उससे करीब 2% females का कम रहता था. But for the first time in the history of India, जो last AISHE data आया, the gross enrollment ratio for men is 26.3 and for women it is 26.4. Although it is only 0.1% increase, which is very, very marginal, but the very fact that the women are having better gross enrollment ratio is something to celebrate. We should be celebrating it. Now, similarly, when you see, आपने देखा होगा कि अपनी, I mean, there is of course a sex ratio, there is a little bit of imbalance, but still women are equal to men in the overall population. When we go to people studying in the universities and colleges, there also it's almost equal. But जब हम ऊपर आते हैं, जैसा कि हम college के teachers को देखो, it is around 30% men, 30% women and 70% men. उसके ऊपर आप आइए, principals, Dr. Swati Pal is a women principal. How many women principals are there? How many women vice chancellors are there? It is not more than 2%. So what happens? कहाँ चली जाती हैं women? The women जो 50% पढ़ने के लिए आई थी, इतना सारा colleges में teachers के positions के लिए आई थी, जब वो highest level का position होता है, whether it is vice chancellor, whether it is principal, तो where do women go? क्या उनको खुद को लगता है कि हम ऐसा नहीं कर सकते, या society feels कि they cannot climb up to that level? You will be surprised to know कि इंडिया वो independent हुए इतने साल हो गए, till now we did not have a women chief justice of India. हमारे पास अभी तक कोई women chief justice of India नहीं रही. If you see the parliament में देखिए तो around 10-11% के आसपास women रहते हैं in Rajya Sabha or in the Lok Sabha. If you see corporate sector, the number of women managers is around 10%. Everywhere, I mean, if you see the top, the percentage of women is always less. ऐसा क्यों होता है? So I thought we'll discuss a little about this, and I feel that the first and foremost reason is stereotyping. आज भी अगर आप अपनी आंखें बंद करें और किसी साइंटिस्ट के बारे में सोचें कि some scientist figure, if you think of a male figure comes in front of you. If you think of an engineer or a astronaut or even a pilot, तो एकदम से एक male figure आपकी आंखों में सामने आता है. But the moment you think of a nurse, एक female figure आता है. The moment you think of a receptionist, एक female figure आता है. क्यों ऐसा क्यों होता है? Are men meant for better jobs? जबकि ऐसा नहीं है. We have so many women pilots, we have so many women scientists. अभी जो moon पे गए थे हमारे scientists, उसमें women played a very, very big role. We have women scientists. We have at every level women are there, but somehow in our mind we have a stereotyping that men are meant to do better jobs and women are meant to do a bit smaller jobs. So one is stereotyping. Second is attitude. Attitude of the society towards women as well as the attitude of women towards themselves. Like, बहुत बारी ऐसा लगता है. I remember one. I mean, it was so surprising when I was in that rural women university. So we had a delegation from USA. From USA, women, there are also some women colleges in USA. तो वहाँ I asked them, उनसे मैंने पूछा कि इंडिया में तो women university समझ में आती है, क्योंकि बहुत सारे रूरल एरियाज में लोग भेजते नहीं अपने बच्चों को एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन में, पर यूएसए में विमेन यूनिवर्सिटी या विमेन कॉलेज का सेंट कैथरीन विमेन यूनिवर्सिटी था जहाँ से बच्चे आए थे. तो द स्टूडेंट्स देमसेल्व्स सेड कि हमको बहुत कंफर्टेबल लगता है विमेन यूनिवर्सिटी में. वी फील एट ईज, वी फील वेरी हैप्पी टू बी इन अ विमेन यूनिवर्सिटी. देयरफॉर दैट रेलेवेंस इज देयर. बट व्हाट सरप्राइज्ड मी मोर वाज दे टोल्ड मी दैट इन यूएसए, सो डेवलप्ड कंट्री लाइक यूएसए, women vice chancellors typically earn less than the men vice chancellors. I was very surprised. I thought, how is it possible? Because in our country also, every vice chancellor, whether male, female, big university, small university, everybody has the same salary. So how is it that in a developed country like USA, women vice chancellors are having less salary than the men vice chancellor? So when I probed further, I came to know that USA में salaries are not fixed. They are negotiable. And women tend to negotiate lower. They feel कि हम शायद इतनी salary के लायक नहीं है, so they tend to negotiate lower. So it is the attitude of women towards themselves. खुद वो अपने बारे में ऐसा सोचती हैं कि yes हम इसके लायक नहीं है. जैसे जब गांव में हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी वाज रूरल विमेन यूनिवर्सिटी, तो वहाँ गांव की बहुत सारी महिलाएं आया करती थी मिलने के लिए. तो they used to speak so many things. तो एक बार हमने बहुत सारी विमेन का एक ग्रुप आया, हमने पूछा तुम लोग क्या करते हो? हमने कहती कुछ नहीं करते. तो कुछ नहीं करते मतलब कहती हम कुछ करते ही नहीं है. मैंने कहा कुछ करते कैसे नहीं? आप अपने घर को देखती हैं, आप अपने परिवार को देखती हैं, आप कपड़े भी साफ करती हैं, बर्तन भी साफ करती हैं, खाना भी पकाती हैं, खेतों को भी देखती हैं, कैटल को भी देखती हैं. उसके बाद भी आप ऐसा कैसे सोच सकती हैं कि आप कुछ नहीं करती हैं? तो जैसे ये तो कुछ काम ही नहीं है। मैंने कैसे काम नहीं है, I mean, अगर ये आप ये सब छोड़ दें करना तो क्या आपका घर चल जाएगा? तो ये जो एटीट्यूड है हमारे मन में कि सिर्फ जो ऑफिस में जा रहे हैं वही काम कर रहे हैं, जो ऑफिस में नहीं जा रहे हैं वो नहीं काम कर रहे हैं, तो ये हमारा अपने लिए ही जो एटीट्यूड है ना, दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। एंड वी लेट अदर्स टेक डिसीजंस ऑन आवर बिहाफ। लाइक अगर हम छोटे हैं तो हमारे फादर डिसीजन लेंगे, थोड़े बड़े हुए तो भाई डिसीजन लेगा, शादी होगी तो हस्बैंड डिसीजन लेगा, और बड़े हो गए तो बेटा डिसीजन लेगा कि why can't we take decision on our own behalf. I also remember that there was a girl who was admitted in hospitality management in my university. तो थोड़े दिन बाद एक लड़का मुश्किल से 15-16 साल का रहा होगा, शायद 10वीं क्लास में होगा, he came to my room. I used to allow everybody to come. तो मैंने कहा क्या हुआ बेटा? He says मेरी बहन को हॉस्पिटैलिटी में एडमिशन दिया है आपने, पर वो ये कोर्स नहीं करेगी। मैंने कहा भाई she has decided to do, आप क्यों कह रहे हैं कि नहीं करेगी? He said नहीं, मेरी बहन होटल में काम नहीं करेगी। First thing is let her decide what she wants to do, and second thing is ये किसने बोल दिया कि इस कोर्स को करने के बाद होटल में ही काम करना पड़ेगा? There are many more areas where they can be working. So my point is that attitude is very very important. Again, I'll tell you something of a story again in USA. It says, I mean, this is how the two people have different attitudes, and that really makes a difference. It says कि एक लाइसेंस का डिपार्टमेंट था, लाइसेंसिंग डिपार्टमेंट, वहाँ पे क्यू लगा हुआ था, and everybody was entering. The first woman आई, she was a housewife. तो उसने पूछा what is your profession? तो उसने कहा I am a housewife. उसने कहा okay. उसका एप्लीकेशन दिया, कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं लिया और ऐसा साइड में रख दिया. नेक्स्ट वुमन केम. So he says, what is your profession? She was also a housewife. She says, I am a researcher. He says, okay, you're a researcher. What are you researching on? She says, home management and family development. He says, very good. So that means you're doing good work. And do you have some projects? She says, yes, I have 2 projects. She had 2 children. She says, I have 2 projects to work on. She says, good. And you have some staff? She says, yes, I have one assistant, her husband. So he said, oh, you have assistant also and you have 2 projects also, and your research is full-time or part-time, ma'am? She says, my research is overtime. So then he said, oh, this is a very big researcher, and then he gave so much of importance to her. So इससे ये पता चलता है कि if we judge ourselves, अगर हम अपने आप को, I mean, in spite of being a housewife is not a bad thing. I mean, housewives are very, very important. So अगर हम housewife है, homemaker है, how can we think कि we are nothing? We are also doing a lot of things, and we are also contributing to the economy of the nation. So that is very, very important. So attitude, stereotyping, attitude, and third is the glass ceiling. Glass ceiling is some that invisible ceiling which we feel is there, and it's very difficult to break that ceiling. And we can be going up to that glass ceiling, but breaking it and going above it is very difficult. Some people have broken it. Dr. Swati has broken it. Some people have broken it, but not all. So we should, and that again, the issue is the attitude. We feel that yes, because of our attitude, our feeling that yes, we are not as good as men are, हम उस glass ceiling को नहीं तोड़ पाते हैं. So my appeal to all the girls who are studying here, I'm sure you all will be breaking the glass ceiling. My appeal to all of you would be, do break the glass ceiling, have a positive attitude, and don't enter into stereotypes. I mean, stereotyping is not at all for you. The attitude, I mean, you should have a positive attitude. कहते हैं ना, again, I'll come with a couplet. It says, दुनिया में 2 तरह के लोग होते हैं. कुछ लोग थे जो वक्त के सांचे में ढल गए. Most of the people, they evolve themselves whatever the situation is. तो कुछ लोग थे जो वक्त के सांचे में ढल गए, और दूसरी तरफ कुछ लोग थे जो वक्त के सांचे बदल गए. तो आपको सबको सांचे बदलने हैं, ना कि सांचों में ढलना है. और आई एम श्योर कि जो जानकी देवी की बच्चे हैं, जानकी देवी के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, वो सांचे बदलने में विश्वास रखें, क्योंकि आपकी प्रिंसिपल सांचे बदलने में विश्वास रखती हैं. तो आई एम श्योर दे मस्ट बी लर्निंग ए लॉट फ्रॉम द प्रिंसिपल, एंड दे विल आल्सो चेंज एवरीथिंग, एंड दे विल मूव ऑन द road. I should not say road of success, because I think you should not pursue success, you should pursue happiness. If you pursue happiness, success comes on its own. So you will be walking on the road of happiness in full speed, with the freedom of speed. There will be no speed restriction. With full speed, you can move on the road of happiness. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting me here. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया डॉक्टर मित्तल. मैं आपको न सिर्फ आपकी उपस्थिति के लिए पर आपके शब्दों के लिए जो बहुत हमें प्रेरणा देती हैं, उनके लिए मैं आपको धन्यवाद कहना चाहूंगी। और मैं आपको ये भी बताना चाहूंगी कि इस विश्वविद्यालय में हम और इस कॉलेज में हम सब मिलकर सांचा बदलते हैं। मैं और मेरे जो कॉलीग्स हैं, हम अपने बच्चों से जितना सीखते हैं सांचे बदलने में, शायद वो हमसे कम सीखें। It's a very interactive kind of and a very mutually learning situation in Janki Devi Memorial College। और मैं चाहूंगी कि जब ये लॉकडाउन सिचुएशन खत्म हो जाए तो आप हमारे कॉलेज जरूर आएं और आप देखें कि किस तरह से हमारे जो बच्चे हैं वो आगे बढ़ते चले जा रहे हैं और हमें साथ साथ लेते जा रहे हैं। Thank you so very much for being with us.
I was looking forward to coming to the college, but because
Yes.
of this lockdown, and
Yes.
I must say that you should see an opportunity in this also. This will be the only, first and the only annual day celebration which is being celebrated online. Otherwise, it is always offline. So
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting.
Thank you.
Next, we move on to Dr. Kusum Krishna. Dr. Kusum Krishna has been the chairperson of the governing body of Janki Devi Memorial College from 1988 to 2009. She has also been the treasurer of the governing body from 2009 to 2011 and 2015 to 2016. She has done her PhD in Indology from Göttingen University, Germany. Dr. Krishna has instituted Shri Avatar Krishna Prize for the highest marks in commerce, economics, English, Hindi, and BA program, and also the Shri Avatar Krishna Prize for students with disability, which is worth rupees 50,000. She has also established the research grant in the college in the year 2018, which has resulted in a considerable number of relevant research projects in our college. Welcome, Dr. Krishna, to Janki Devi Memorial College, and I would now request you to please address the gathering.
Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. I'm delighted to be part of the annual day celebrations of the college. I wish we could have had these celebrations in the college auditorium with a cultural program and in the vibrant atmosphere of the student chatter and their joy in receiving prizes. But as we all know, that was not possible because of COVID-19. So we have to be satisfied with this online alternative. I hope and wish all is well with the college. Principal's report has told us about all the innumerable activities of the college in this academic session. I am genuinely happy to see the remarkable way in which everyone in the college, in the faculty, the students and the administration has coped with this year fraught with so many challenges. End of the last year saw many prolonged conflicts, and by end of March, Corona pandemic hit India. Yet, the college has shown the resilience and the cutting edge of a diamond and lived up in spirit to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee year. In true spirit of Gita, Karmanyev adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. We all did our duty without worrying about the result. Undaunted, our college carried on with its academic and extracurricular activities. Our college successfully hosted many events to mark the 60th year. I attended some of the distinguished speakers' lectures. It's really creditable that the college could get 50 illustrious speakers, including the Vice President of India, to come and give us a lecture. I thank the chief guest, Dr. Pankaj Mittal, for her positive attitude and her belief in changing the molds as much as possible, and also for her presence. And then I thank Professor Prasad for his valuable words, his presence, and also for calling our college 7-star. I hope Janki Devi Memorial College will continue to scale greater heights. And it is only possible if all of us together strive towards a common goal. I personally have always been here to support the college in all endeavors. I have always been there whenever they needed advice or monetary help. I congratulate the principal, staff, and students for completing another academic session in the difficult times of coronavirus. I wish best of luck to all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Krishna. As always, it is such a delight and a pleasure to have you with us. And indeed, I must add to what Dr. Naskar said when she introduced you, that you have constantly been there with us for moral support and financial support, whether it was for the hostel, whether it is for the research grant. So we are really, really indebted to you. Personally, I'm extremely indebted to you for your mentorship. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And you can count on my support as long as I'm there.
Thank you so much.
You can rest assured.
Very long, Dr. Krishna. All our best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Krishna, for your kind words. I would now like to invite Meenakshi to give the vote of thanks.
जी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद डॉक्टर नस्कर। कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित सभी सदस्यों को मेरा बहुत बहुत अभिवादन। जैसा कि अब हम कार्यक्रम के अंतिम पड़ाव में पहुंच चुके हैं, धन्यवाद ज्ञापन के इस कड़ी में मैं सबसे पहले मैं और मेरी सहयोगी डॉक्टर संजुक्ता नस्कर की ओर से सर्वप्रथम कॉलेज की प्राचार्य डॉक्टर आदरणीय डॉक्टर स्वाति पाल मैम का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अभिवादन करती हूँ कि उन्होंने आज हमें वर्ष भर जितनी भी गतिविधियां होती रही हैं, कार्यक्रम नूमी सीढ़ी के अंतिम पायदान पर आज हमें खड़ा कर दिया है। तो चाहे आज हम जो वर्चुअल एनुअल डे हम मना रहे हैं, तो वो सारा का सारा जितना भी धन्यवाद हम मैम को करें बहुत ही कम रहेगा। मैम ने चाहे हमें हमेशा ही कठिन समय रहा हो या चुनौतीपूर्ण समय रहा हो, मैम हमेशा हमारे सामने एक मशाल की तरह खड़ी रही हैं और हमें पथ प्रदर्शन करती रही हैं। और जैसा कि हम लोग सभी जानते हैं कि ये पूरा वर्ष ही चुनौतीपूर्ण और कठिन हमारे लिए रहा था, लेकिन मैम के प्रयासों के कारण और मैम के आशीर्वाद के कारण, मैम के मार्गदर्शन के कारण आज हम यहाँ तक पहुँच पाए हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मैम आपका। और साथ ही मैं अपने अतिथिगण, सभी अतिथिगणों का बहुत बहुत हार्दिक धन्यवाद करती हूँ। सबसे पहले मैं कॉलेज की डॉक्टर कुसुम कृष्णा मैम का बहुत बहुत हार्दिक धन्यवाद करती हूँ। साथ ही मैं विशिष्ट अतिथि डॉक्टर जी.जे.वी. प्रसाद सर का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ। इन्हीं के साथ मुख्य अतिथि डॉक्टर पंकज मित्तल मैम का भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ, जिन्होंने हमें इतना एक स्त्री के बारे में हमें बहुत बताया कि स्त्री का अस्तित्व अगर है तो वो हमें अपनी सोच भी बदलनी होगी, तभी हम अपने अस्तित्व को समाज के सामने लाकर रख सकते हैं। क्योंकि हम अक्सर यही सोचते हैं कि हम अगर घर में हैं, गृहिणी हैं तो कुछ नहीं है, हमारा कोई अस्तित्व नहीं है। लेकिन जैसा कि मैम ने हमें अभी बताया, हमें खुद अपनी सोच को बदल के ही अपना अस्तित्व समाज के सामने लाना होगा। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मैम, अतिथिगण आप सभी का कि आपने हमें इतने मूल्यवान और प्रेरणादायक शब्दों से अभिवादित किया। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इसी के साथ मैं अपने कॉलेज के पूर्व प्रधानाचार्यों का सभी का अभिवादन करती हूँ, धन्यवाद करती हूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का। साथ ही मैं प्राइज कमेटी के सभी सदस्यों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ। एनुअल रिपोर्ट के सभी सदस्यों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ, हृदय से धन्यवाद करती हूँ, क्योंकि इनके बगैर शायद ये प्रोग्राम बहुत अधूरा रहता। अगर ये लोग प्रयास ना करते तो हमारा ये कार्यक्रम अपूर्ण ही रहता, पूर्ण नहीं हो पाता। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का। साथ ही कॉलेज मैगजीन, उनका तो विशेषकर बहुत अभिवादन, धन्यवाद, जिन्होंने इस कठिन समय में दो विशेष लोगों का मैं नाम लेना चाहूँगी यहाँ पर, प्रिंटर सतीश जी और विनीत जी का, जिन्होंने अपने विशेष प्रयास के माध्यम से हमें इस कठिन समय में समय पर कॉलेज मैगजीन का लोकार्पण करने में हमें विशेष सहयोग दिया। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कॉलेज कमेटी का और इन सभी लोगों का भी। साथ ही यूनियन के स्टूडेंट्स की सभी छात्राओं का हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ और आशीर्वाद भी हम सभी देते हैं, जिनके बिना वर्ष भर हमारी जितनी भी गतिविधियां होती रही, जितने भी सफल कार्यक्रम होते रहे, उनके लगन और प्रयास के बिना ये असंभव था। उनके मुस्कुराते चेहरों को देखकर हम भी आगे बढ़ते रहे हमेशा ही। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और मुबारकबाद आप सभी को। साथ ही मैं मीडिया के सभी कर्मियों को यहाँ पर धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि आप यहाँ पर उपस्थित हुए। इसी के साथ मैं टेक्निकल सपोर्ट के लिए प्रशासकीय अधिकारी सुरेंद्र सर का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देती हूँ, जिन्होंने हमें समय समय पर सहयोग और सुझाव, अपने मूल्यवान सुझाव हमें दिए। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर आपका। इसी के साथ हमारे सभी संकाय सदस्यों का भी विशेष रूप से धन्यवाद। ऑल फैकल्टी मेंबर्स का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, जिन्होंने वर्ष भर के सभी चुनौतीपूर्ण कार्यक्रमों में हमारे साथ एक परिवार के सदस्यों के की तरह हमारे साथ खड़े रहे। आप सभी का हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इसी के साथ संगीत विभाग को भी मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ, जिन्होंने मधुर वाणी से हमें हमेशा ही पूरे वर्ष भर संगीत में करते रहे। संगीत विभाग को भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। साथ ही नॉन टीचिंग फैकल्टी के सदस्यों को भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देती हूँ, जिन्होंने हमेशा ही हमें हर तरह का सहयोग दिया, जिसके बगैर हम अपने कार्यक्रमों को आगे बढ़ाने में शायद ही सफल हो पाते। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का भी। विशेष रूप से मैं कॉलेज के सभी सदस्यों, गार्ड, सुलभ कर्मचारी, माली, बाकी जो भी परिवार के जितने भी सदस्य हैं, मैं सभी का हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ। आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इन्हीं के साथ, इन्होंने अगर निष्ठा और लगन के साथ कार्य नहीं किया होता तो शायद आज हम यहाँ तक नहीं पहुँच पाते। इसी के साथ सभी विद्यार्थियों और उनके अभिभावकों का भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इसी के साथ मैं अंत में अगर शायद एक व्यक्ति का धन्यवाद ना करूं तो ये धन्यवाद ज्ञापन अधूरा रहेगा। मेरे लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण रही हैं, विशेष रही हैं मेरी सहयोगी डॉक्टर संजुक्ता नस्कर, जिन्होंने हमेशा ही मुझे एक छोटी बहन की तरह प्यार और स्नेह दिया है। तो शायद मैं आगे नहीं कुछ भी कर पाती अगर वो मुझे इस तरह से सहयोग नहीं देती। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दीदी। अंत में मैं दो पंक्तियों के साथ इस कार्यक्रम का समापन करना चाहूँगी। जिससे पथ पर स्नेह मिला उस राही को धन्यवाद। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। अब हम कार्यक्रम की समापन की ओर बढ़ चुके हैं। तो जैसा कि कार्यक्रम हमारे परिवार की परंपरा रही है कि हम राष्ट्रगीत के साथ अपने कार्यक्रम का समापन करते हैं, तो हम राष्ट्रगीत के साथ ही अपने इस कार्यक्रम का समापन करते हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
राष्ट्रगीत के पहले मैं सिर्फ इतना कहना चाहूंगी मीनाक्षी कि तुम्हें और संजुक्ता को मैं दिल से अपना धन्यवाद, अपना शुक्रिया मैं कहना चाहूंगी आप दोनों को कि आपने पूरे साल बहुत कर्मनिष्ठा दिखाई और मुझे पता है कि ये साल बहुत ही मुसीबतों से भरा रहा है हम सब के लिए, लेकिन फिर भी आप लोगों का अपने काम में लगन और पूरे परिवार के प्रति आप लोगों की जो इच्छाएं आपकी थी, जो आप चाहती थी कि इस तरह से हो, वो आपने पूरा किया। तो इसके लिए सच में मेरे पास शब्द ही नहीं है कि मैं बयान करूं कि मैं कितनी शुक्रगुजार हूं आप दोनों की। एंड स्पेशली वी आर नथिंग विदाउट आवर स्टूडेंट्स। A college is nothing without its students. So I would like for this year in particular, and in the difficult times, our students have shown great strength of mind, have taken some very important decisions, made some very important choices for the college. And I recall Symphony as being one of them. And in particular, bravo to all the students. Good luck to all of you. You have not had your usual farewell and your usual annual day, but most importantly, we all love you. And you know we are there for you. We'll always stand by you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all very much, especially our guests, Dr. Pankaj Mittal ji, Dr. GJV Prasad, and Dr. Kusum Krishna. Thank you very, very much for your presence. And we hope that better times will lead us to actually being physically present in the college auditorium and, you know, celebrating together. But thank you so much. Thank you very much, Sanjukta and Meenakshi, for hosting this event. I would request our three guests that that they are free to leave the meeting if they so desire, because now we'll just do a little bit of rounding up for the college. But Sanjukta, last words to you.
Thank you, Swati ji. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mittal.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guests. Thank you, guest of honor. Thank you, the chief guest. Thank you, Kusum Krishna ma'am, for being here, for just organizing. I mean, just getting things together. I guess it's because all of us are here, and we've made it possible for us. So good luck to everything, I guess. Thank you so much.
And as I was saying, congratulations to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Right.
Shall I leave?
So yes, we could, Sanjukta. So I think, Dr. Krishna, thank you so much. Thank you very much. You need to unmute yourself if you wish to speak. Yeah, you can speak now. Right. So, so that's it then.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So bravo, everybody. I think it went off splendidly, the annual day. We can all switch on our videos now if we so desire. And heartiest congratulations. I think it was the most glitch-free annual day we've ever had.
Without any practice. There was no real